this video, we're diving into how to make ClickUp do the routine work for you so your team can stop clicking, chasing, and reminding all day long. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and here on Startup Wise, we cut through the fluff so you can run your business smoother with less chaos. Now, today, I'm walking you through 5 ClickUp automation rules that save hours every week, plus a bonus tip at the end that adds AI into the mix without getting weird or complicated. So let's jump right in. Rule number 1, automate ownership. If a task doesn't have an owner, it tends to slip through the cracks. You've seen it before. Everybody assumes someone else is on it. Weeks go by, and eventually someone says, wait, did we ever send that quote? And 5 people open the same task at once like it's a time capsule. Ownership solves that. ClickUp can assign the next person automatically the moment a task changes stage. That way, work passes from role to role like a relay baton. Your writer finishes a draft and nudges the status to ready for review. Instantly, your editor gets the task. No ping, no follow-up. It just lands in their lap with a due date so they know when to jump on it. So before automations, you spend half your morning asking who has the homepage redesign, who's reviewing the logo. It can feel like running a group project in school. After automations, your tasks will move like clockwork. Brief to designer, designer to reviewer, reviewer to client delivery. So this is the quiet power of automated ownership. It removes guilt and replaces it with clarity. There's no shaming, no did you forget kind of vibes. So here's how to set it up. Super quick. Step 1, open the list where this workflow lives. Content, developer tickets, onboarding, whatever gets repeated. Step 2, hit automations in the top right and create a new rule. Step 3, for the trigger, choose something like when status changes to ready for review. Step 4, for the action, choose change assignee, then pick the person or the role who owns the review. Step 5, if your process has multiple hops, add 1 rule per stage. Step 6, test it with a throwaway task. Move it through statuses and watch assignments switch. If anything feels off, then just tweak the status names or the assignees until the baton passes the way that you actually work. So let's go ahead and do that now in ClickUp. Here we are in the ClickUp dashboard, and I've got just a sample board going on here. So what we're going to want to do is come up here to automations, this little lightning bolt in the top right, and click on this. We'll go ahead and click on create automation. So for here under the trigger, we want to go when status changes. And again, if you could go from to do to in progress, we could now change the action over here. So we'll go ahead and change assignee and select a user. Right now, I'm the only user in here, but when you have multiple users, they'll all be in here once they're all on the same ClickUp profile. So that's how easy it is. Now that's just for one step. But again, if you have multiple steps or multiple statuses that this will then go to different people, just add each one in order. Rule number 2, automate deadlines. Because humans forget. Deadlines aren't just calendar dates. They're the rhythm of your team. When they slip, momentum vanishes. The trouble is that people get distracted. A client calls, an urgent email lands, suddenly that Friday deliverable becomes a Sunday night apology. ClickUp can guard you from that slide. You can make the system set and adjust due dates based on a stage that a task is in. When a task gets pulled to in progress, give it a reasonable due date. When it hits review, tighten the window so nothing idles. If something sits untouched past the due date, the task can quietly rise in visibility so it doesn't become next week's oopsies. One founder used this to spend Thursday afternoons dragging red overdue tasks back up to the top of his team's list like a digital janitor. Once he added the deadline automations, every Monday started clean. Top priorities already surfaced. Review windows short, nothing got buried. Thursday became strategy time, not cleanup time. This also helps new hires. They learn your pace without needing a meeting. The work tells them. This stage usually takes 2 days. days. Clear expectations, less stress. So here's how to set it up without overthinking. Step 1, open automations in the list that needs better tempo. Step 2, create a rule, like when status changes to in progress, set due date to 5 days from the trigger. Step 3, add a second rule. When status changes to review, set due date to 2 days from the trigger. Step 4, add a gentle nudge. When task is overdue, post a comment at the assignee with a friendly reminder. Keep the tone kind, no robot scolding. Step 5, if you use pause states like waiting on client, add a rule that removes the due date or pushes it out while paused. Then reinstate it when unpaused. Step 6, check a few tasks across the week. If everything feels too tight or too loose, adjust the day counts until the rhythm fits your team's real life. All right, so inside of ClickUp again, we'll come up here to the automations little lightning bolt, click on create automation. And then we'll do the same thing. So when status changes, we'll go from not started to in progress. We'll go ahead and change the due date. We'll go to days after trigger date and we'll select 5. So this way it's set up. So when it goes from to do to in progress, the due date becomes 5 days from whenever that event takes place. Super simple, super helpful. Rule number 3, automate consistency. So every business has repeatable work. New client onboarding, weekly reporting, content publishing, bug triage. It's the same steps over and over, except it never is. Your standard process quietly becomes 5 different processes, depending on who touches it. Automations fix that by stamping the right structure onto every new task. I saw one company go from we forgot to collect billing again to we never miss it just by auto applying an onboarding template. Project manager didn't become better overnight. The system did. The hidden gift here is training. New folks don't have to ask, what do we do for this type of task? The task shows them. That cuts onboarding time in half and makes your standard truly standard. How to set it up. Step 1, create one golden task that has the correct description. Save it as a task template. So in the top right menu, go to templates and save as template. Step 2, go to automations and create a rule. When task is created in this list, apply the template, your template. Step 3, if some tasks here should not use this template, add a condition like only include if tag includes onboarding, or only apply if custom field equals new client, or whatever makes sense for your scenario. Step 4, if this process includes deadlines by step, chain actions. So after applying the template, add set due date to X days, or assign these subtasks to these roles. Step 5, create a new test task and watch ClickUp assemble the structure in seconds. Step 6, iterate the template over time. If your team keeps adding the same missing step, then bake it into the template and your automation immediately upgrades the whole process. So let's go ahead and create that template task. So here we go, we have task 1. For this, we'll just call it template task. And maybe here, this person's always assigned. The priority is always high. And maybe you could add some subtasks, attachments, etc. Maybe this is for onboarding, but once your task is however you'd like it, again, this is your golden template task. You come up here, you press these 3 little dots, go to templates and click save as template. So we'll just call this template test for now, but make sure to name it something memorable. And here we want to go ahead and import everything. So all the properties, fields, and settings will be imported exactly as is, and we'll go ahead and save template. And there we go. Now we have that template saved. Okay, so next we'll come up here to the automation and we'll go ahead and click create automation. So here we'll go when a task or subtask is created, we'll go and apply the template. So we'll apply a template. Rule number 4, automate communication. So you talk less and move more. Some teams talk themselves out of progress. There's a status meeting to prep for the status meeting. There's a Slack channel chiming every 3 minutes with any update and quick question and just following up. Nobody's being annoying on purpose. Everyone's just trying to stay in the loop, but all that noise steals focus. ClickUp can handle the exact updates that people actually need at the exact moment they need them. Designer marks ready for review. A digest rolls up what moved without you compiling it. One product team cut their Slack traffic by 1/3 just by adding 2 rules. Notify the PM when dev flips to QA, and notify support when a bug moves to resolved. Suddenly, nobody nobody was asking, is that fix live? And they got told at the moment it mattered. Fewer interruptions, faster shipping. Clients appreciate this too. They don't want 27 emails. They want one clean update when something clears the next gate. So here's how to set it up without spamming anyone. Step 1, in automations, create a rule. When status changes to ready for review, add comment at the reviewer, this is ready for you. A comment keeps the context inside the task. Step 2, for clients or non-ClickUp folks, use the send email action. When status changes to approved, send email to client email field with a short note and a task link. Step 3, if your team lives in Slack, use an integration or a zap to post to a channel where a task hits a milestone. Keep the message short and predictable. Or if you're using ClickUp chat, then you can go ahead and send it directly through there. Step 4, set up a weekly digest using a saved view or dashboard and a scheduled export email, or use ClickUp's email automations to summarize activity for key roles. Step 5, walk the team through which messages are automated now so that they stop duplicating them by hand. Step 6, after 2 weeks, prune anything that feels noisy. The best automated comms feel invisible until the exact second they're helpful. Okay, so under automations, again, we'll click on the little lightning bolt. We'll click create automation. And here we'll go. So first things first, we'll create something for when the status changes. So we'll go status changes. We'll go from not started to active. This is where we go ahead and leave that comment. So we'll go ahead and comment, add a comment. We'll go at this is ready for you. Sweet. We can go ahead and create that. Click create. And we can go ahead and click on add another automation. So for step 2, so when status changes, maybe from in progress, from active to done, then we could go ahead and send email, and then just go ahead and select who you want to send it to. Rule number 5, automate cleanup and control. Keep your workspace sane. Now, a cluttered ClickUp breeds confusion. Old tasks linger, parent tasks stay open even when all the subtasks finished weeks ago. Things that should be archived hang around like digital cobwebs. ClickUp can quietly tidy for you. When every subtask finishes, it can close the parent. If a task sits untouched for, say, 30 days, it can archive itself. When your workspace stays clean, your brain stays calm. You see what's truly active. You can trust your dashboards. Your team feels organized without anyone moonlighting as a janitor. So here's how to set it up. Step 1, auto close parents. So when all immediate subtasks are closed, change status of parent to done. Step 2, auto archive stale stuff. When due date is more than 30 days past and the status is done, archive the task. Adjust the window to fit your work. Step 3, catch reopenings. When status changes from done to anything, add tag reopened at mention the previous assignee and set due date for 2 days from now. Step 4, for publishing or approvals, add a move. So when status changes to published, move task to published list and remove watchers who don't need the noise. Step 5, create a saved view that hides archived items by default so your team sees a lighter, focused board. Step 6, review your automation activity log weekly for a month. If something closed that shouldn't have, add a condition. If something lingered, tighten your rule. You tune a system like you'd tune a guitar. So to set it up, we'll come here to automations again, click create automation. And when all immediate subtasks are closed, we'll change that to done. We'll change status to complete and we'll go ahead and click create. We'll come back up here to automations, click create automation. Okay, when due date is after, okay, we'll go 30 days after the due date and the status is closed. We go ahead and archive it and click create. So this is when status changes from closed to any status, anything besides done. We'll add a tag. So we'll come here, we'll type tag, change tag, select the tag, we'll go create a reopened tag, and we'll comment, we'll go to assignees and click create. Bonus, let ClickUp Brain handle the smart stuff. Sweet, so once those 5 rules are running, you've got flow. Now you can layer an AI to make setup and upkeep even easier. You can type when a blog task moves to ready for review review, assign to Jamie and set the due date for tomorrow. It can also write summaries when a task completes, create quick progress updates along projects, and even nudge the next step if a milestone closes. So here's how to set it up super simply. Step 1, open up automations and choose the option to build with AI. It's available on your plan. Step 2, just describe what you want in a single sentence. For example, when status is set to review, assign to Alex and give them 2 days. Step 3, if ClickUp Brain asks follow-ups, answer them plainly. It's just narrowing the scope. Step 4, save and test the rule on a dummy task. Step 5, for summaries, add action like fill AI summary field when status changes to done. That gives you an at-a-glance update without opening the task. Step 6, as you notice repeated manual steps, talk them out to ClickUp Brain and turn them into new rules. Over a few weeks, your workspace starts to feel alive. So free your week from busy work. Most teams don't drown in big problems. They drown in 1,000 tiny ones. None of these are dramatic. Together, they snap your focus. These automations fix the small leaks that sink the boat. You don't have to flip every switch today. Just pick one rule and ship it. Let your team feel the lift for a week, then add the next one. These will compound. The more the system carries, the more your people can create, sell, plan, and build. So if you want to use ClickUp and support the channel, we've got a link for you down in the description below. And if this video helped, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment with the first automation you're going to set up. But other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.